What is going on, guys, and welcome back to Touchdowns to Home Runs. My name is Bernie. Thank you for joining us today on the Touchdowns to Home Runs show. That your day is going absolutely fantastic. And what an absolute thriller this matchup was. The finals in the Barcelona Open. An absolute thriller right until the very, very last point between Rafael Nadal and Stefanos Tsipas. Rafael Nadal ends up winning his 12th Barcelona Open, showing why he is the king of the clay. But just an absolute thriller, and we'll be breaking down what I saw from the match in just a second. But Nadal ends up winning by a score of 6-4, 6-7, and 7-5. Let's take a look, though, at the paths to the finals for each of these two guys. We'll start with the runner-up in Stefanos Tsipas. He started the week off by beating Norrie, then beat Alex de Minaur in the second round. It was Felix, Auger, Aliassime that he took down in straight sets in the quarterfinals. It was Sinner in the semifinals yesterday, and then losing to Rafa, obviously, today. As for Rafa, started off the week a little bit slow. Shaky wins against both Ivashka and then Kei Nishikori in the second round, but then started to really find his footing a little bit in the quarters against Norrie. A fantastic match yesterday against Pablo, Carreno, Busta, and then obviously a really, really good win today against Stefanos Tsipas in what was actually his first loss on clay this season. But we'll start with what I saw in the first set, and I mean, it was a really fast start for Tsitsipas, who looked really good on serve, got that break right in the third game after a really nice hold in game two, had pressure on Nadal's serve all really the first set until the very end, where he gave in a little bit, lost some of the quality of tennis at that back end of the set. Nadal broke in game 8, had a really nice hold in game 9, and then had another break, a second break in the set to end up winning the first set by a score of 6-4. Second set looked really, really similar. Nadal held in the first game, but then his second service game got broken, so Tsitsipas had the early break, the early lead in the second set. But then Nadal really stepped up his quality of tennis and actually looked like he was really going to win this in straight sets. Tsitsipas did a really nice job to fight off 2 match points and even forced the tiebreaker, and then in the tiebreaker was down 4-2 and did a really nice job again of winning 4 points in a row at one of the times in the breaker, and ended up taking it by a score of 8-6 in that second set tiebreaker. The third set was just phenomenal. It was a treat to watch. Both players stepping up the level of intensity, really leaving everything on the court. The servers were fantastic. A lot of holds to love in this one at the beginning of that third set. Looked like Rafa was giving in a little bit at the end of the third set. He actually had to fight off a match point, but then did a really nice job at 5-5 to get 4 chances of break points. Tsitsipas fought off 3 of those, but then Nadal ended up breaking on his 4th break point opportunity at 5-5. And then even though he had to face a break point at 6-5, he ended up fighting that off too. And it was just a fantastic, fantastic win and just an absolute thriller. 3.5-hour match, give or take some, but really every single minute of it was definitely worth the watch. Quickly, let's take a look at the overall match stats, what we saw today. Both players struggled a little bit on serve, particularly with the first serve percentage. The second serves were all right, but you know, a lot of opportunities there made the game, the match really exciting to watch. I thought that, Nadal really over the whole week and even last week got bit by some bad double faults and some really not so great situations. I really hope that when we get to Roland Garros in the French Open that, he can get that serve more under him. But this was a fantastic, fantastic match overall. And again, as I was saying, the points won. It was a 4-point difference over the entire match. So that just shows you how close these two players were today. But congratulations again for Rafael Nadal winning his 12th Barcelona Open. He is the king of clay, shows it once again. And, he was really doubted this week. He didn't play good at the start, but ended off with just some fantastic wins. But, Tsitsipas is right there. He's going to be one of the favorites come the French Open time. But again, I hope that these two players end up meeting. French Open finals, if these two players meet, would be just such a treat and thriller to watch in a 5-setter. But let me know your thoughts on this match, your comments, your predictions down in the comment section below. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure to do me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It would be doing me a huge favor. Trying to cover some more tennis, ATP, maybe some WTA as well on this channel. So if this is something that you guys like, let me know down in the comment section below and hit that subscribe button to stick around. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time.